As someone who's always been fascinated by folklore of various cultures, I was interested to play the new game The Mooseman, which focuses on Finno-Ugric folklore. But does this surreal journey end up soaring to the top of the gaming world, or should this one just be doomed to fade into obscurity? The Mooseman is basically a 2D walking sim game that takes about an hour to an hour and a half in order to see it through to the end. Maybe an extra half an hour or so if you're going to be checking out for all of the game's collectibles that are scattered throughout the landscape. In the game, you're taking the role of a shaman. As he journeys throughout the land, you will have to shift between the real and the surreal. This main gimmick of the game allows you to solve the puzzles. It's very much a relaxing experience, but at the same time you can't relax too much or else you'll end up falling off a nearby cliff or you'll end up missing a lot of the game's collectibles. It's cool that you actually can set your shaman to automatically walk for you by double tapping the direction that you want to walk. This allows you to just kind of focus on the surroundings and what's going on in the game and then shift between the real and surreal as you need to. Of course, if you end up falling off a cliff or unable to solve a puzzle, get killed by an enemy, you'll get sent back to the previous checkpoint, which is represented by these totems that light up as you pass them. The game is extremely artistic, and it's a very pretty game to play through, that is for sure. The game, though, like I said, is very much a walking sim in that there's not a ton of action or combat. There are some brief moments where you get to do some other actions, like dealing with firing an arrow or flying with a bird, but other than that, for the most part, you're just kind of walking and doing that shift between the two worlds. My only real issue with the Mooseman is not in the controls or the fact the game is really short, but just in understanding it. As you make it through the game, different pieces of the folklore are told to you and translated thusly as you make it, which makes sense as the story progresses, but there's other times where there is language on the screen that isn't the language you have selected in the options menu, and since all of the language spoken is in a foreign language as well, the game can sometimes just be difficult to understand. From the technical side of things though, I'm happy to report there was no crashes or major bugs. The Mooseman is available now on the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC for $6.99. It does feature a Platinum Trophy on the PS4. Overall, the Mooseman is a pretty and enjoyable 2D walking simulator that just has a few minor flaws and is really short. Even at the price tag of $6.99, while that's not that much, you still may not end up getting that full amount out of the game, considering it's only going to be played probably one time, maybe twice if you're looking for a few collectibles. With everything said though, I'm going to be giving the Mooseman a 6 out of 10. But that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.